Today we'll see the introduction of communication system. What is communication? Communication refers to the sending, receiving and processing of information by electronic means. It is started with wire telegraphy in 1840, developing with telephony some decades later, and radio at the beginning of the century, that is 19th century. Radio communication made possible by the invention of triode tube, then transistor, ICs and other semiconductor devices. Use of satellites and fiber optics has made communication more widespread. Now the forms of communication. What are the different forms of communication? Telegraphy, radio telephony, broadcasting, mobile communication, radio communication, computer communication, radar, satellite communication, radio telemetry, radio aids to navigation. These are the forms of communication. Communication system. What are the different blocks are present in communication system? So important terms with respect to communication system are information, message, signal channel, noise, distortion, modulation, demodulation, encoding and decoding. Now we'll see the basic block diagram of communication system. In communication system, the important blocks are information source, transmitter, channel, along with noise source, receiver and destination. Now we'll see all these blocks one by one. What is information source? Communication system serves to communicate a message or information. This message or information originates in information source. Message can be word, group of words, code, symbol, sound signal. Now function of information source is to produce required message which has to be transmitted. Second block of communication system is transmitter. Function of transmitter is to process electrical signal. Modulation is the main function of transmitter. In modulation, the message signal is superimposed upon the high frequency carrier signal. Now the third block in communication system is channel and noise source. Channel means the medium through which the message travels from the transmitter to receiver. It provides a physical connection between the transmitter and receiver. Now there are two types of channel, point-to-point channel and broadcast channel. The example of point-to-point channel is wireline, microwave links, optical fibers, and broadcast channel examples are wireline used coaxial cables. They are here we are talking about the point-to-point communication channel. Now wireline uses coaxial cables and they are used for local telephone transmission. Now in microwave links, transmitted signal is radiated as an electromagnetic wave in free space, and microwave link used in long distance telephone transmission. And optical fiber is a low loss medium used in optical communication. Now secondly is the broadcast channel. It provides capability where several receiving stations can be reached simultaneously from a single transmitter. Example of broadcast channels are satellite geostationary orbit. Noise is an unwanted signal which interfere with the required signal. We never want noise. Noise is an unwanted signal, undesirable signal. Noise signal is always random in character. It is always random in character. Noise may interfere with signal at any point in communication system. And the second last block of communication system is receiver. The main function of the receiver is to reproduce the message signal in electrical form from the distorted received signal. This reproduction of the original signal is accomplished by a process known as demodulation. Demodulation process is exactly opposite to your modulation process. In demodulation process, the original modulating signal is recovered. And the last block of communication system is destination. Destination is the final stage which is used to convert an electrical signal into its original form. For example, in radio broadcasting, the destination is a loudspeaker which works as a transducer, that is, it converts the electrical signal in the form of original sound signal. Now, sources of information. These are the sources of information: speech, television, facsimiles, Personal computer are the sources of information. This is all about the basic block diagram of communication and the introduction of communication system. Thank you.